Bob and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
Hi folks, I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
This video today was put together by Mike and Alex of the Bob and Brad crew. Both are physical therapist assistants and both have been providing treatments to our patients for years. They do
Fantastic work.
fantastic work.
We're very happy with all the work with their patients. We have reviewed and approved all of their material that they're bringing up. So they're showing you our treatment through them with their experience, and it's been
Exactly.
a wonderful.
So make sure you subscribe to the Bob and Brad crew channel, in which they do reviews of products that keep you healthy, fit, and pain-free. They handle all of our new products now. Enjoy the video.
Good luck.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Total Hip Replacement Fitness Program. I'm Alex, Physical Therapist Assistant.
I'm Mike, Physical Therapist Assistant.
And this is Equipment Suggestions After Surgery.
Yes.
And let's note, all patients are going to have different abilities after surgery. Some will need some of this equipment, while others will not.
Some will be supplied to you by the hospital or your therapy department, but not all of them, and these are just some recommended ones we have.
That's right. Why don't you start, Mike?
So the first one is the Mighty Reacher. There are lots of versions of these. As you can see, this one is a little worn because it gets stuck.
Yes.
Get one that doesn't get stuck.
Right.
They have lots of varieties. These are very inexpensive. Some go the other way. Very easy to use, super convenient to pick stuff up off the floor.
And very important for after hip replacement because you're going to have a restriction where you're not supposed to bend down too far.
Yep, to pick
So,
stuff up. So these are very important for a while.
Yep. Two, I think you got two. Oh, here it is.
Right there.
The long-handled shoehorn. This is a device that helps you get your shoe on without having to reach down, bend down, you know, to get your shoe on. So, and they come in short-handled versions too, but you're gonna probably want the long-handled.
Yeah, you're gonna want longhorn.
Longhorn. Texas
Long-handled
Longhorn.
shoehorn. There we go.
And you know, if you want to know in depth how to use these things, you know, there's plenty of videos out there that'll show you exactly how to use them.
Yep, a third thing, instead, to save yourself from bending over so much, you can just get elastic shoelaces. I'll put a picture of what they look like now, but basically you tie them and then you just put your foot in the shoe and it stretches so you don't have to constantly tie and untie them as long as your initial knot holds.
Yep. All these things, you know, it's kind of a trend here. You don't want to bend forward with the hip replacement. So, leading into number 4, the sock aid. Mike has a sock on the end here to kind of...
So you put the sock all the way on. We're not going to demonstrate because this could take way too much time, but you eventually slide it all the way on, and then you slip your foot in here.
Hold on to the string.
Hold on the string, and you pull it out.
Sure.
Put on your foot, not your hand.
Oh, this looks like a puppet show.
Yeah.
It's turned into a puppet show. Number 5, a long-handled sponge. I would say, you know, 2 ways. You might need a long-handled sponge to, you know, wash your back because you're not going to be able to do a lot of twisting and turning.
Yep.
Or even some people to, you know, do their cares, wiping your butt, this and that. You might have to...
That, or sometimes just reaching your feet when you're in the shower to clean up. You're not supposed to bend over, so a long-handled sponge is going to save you.
Yep. All right. Moving on. Let's get into the bigger items here.
Yes.
This is a shower seat or a bench, whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
So it's long enough where you can put one side out of the bathtub so you can sit on the edge here. Am I still on the screen here, Liz? You can sit on the edge, bring your legs over if you're able, and then slide over. But after hip replacement, you know, you might not be allowed to do that. So.
Yep, so if you have a normal tub shower, it's a step over. These are super handy. If you have a walk-in shower, you probably won't need this.
Sure.
But they are nice. You can also just sit in the shower if you want, if you have trouble standing that long, or don't trust your balance.
This could limit a fall. So, all right.
Next one is a commode or toilet razor. We do not have one here. I'll put up a picture for you. They basically just make the seat higher so you do not have to sit as low because you don't always think about it, but you're not supposed to typically bend over 90 degrees. If you're squatting too low to get on a low toilet, you're probably getting over 90 degrees. So these are super handy, especially early on, to make your toilet higher. They're pretty reasonable, vary in prices. Toilet risers, just go on the toilet. A commode is a toilet in itself that you just dump out.
Yep. And your leg's going to be weak, so to get off the toilet might be
kind of hard
quite
if
the
it's
chore.
too low.
Yep. All right. Number 8, the leg lifter. We talked about your leg might be weak, so especially getting in out of bed, you might need to hook it on your foot and
Yep.
swing your foot in bed. I would.
These are very inexpensive nowadays. They're pretty easy. All these things will link down below if you want to purchase one for yourself. If the hospital can
Yep.
give you one, these are. I think I looked them up the other day, like $8 now. They're
Yep.
pretty cheap.
A lot of people will do the old pants trick, grab the pants and pull them up, but this thing,
What if you're wearing shorts?
well, grab the old shorts and pull them up.
A little harder. Next
Yep.
one is the knee glide. You're hiding it back there.
Go ahead. I grabbed the FITGLIDE
This is
too.
the FITGLIDE. I want the. Well,
Let's
I'll
do
just-
both.
Okay. So the knee glide or the FITGLIDE. The FITGLIDE is 2 knee glides together. They're a good activity to do while you're seated in a chair. It's gonna be a little endurance activity after surgery. Obviously, maybe not have it at an incline right away because you have 90-degree
Right.
hip
Good
cautions
point.
for flexion.
Good
So have
point.
it flat right away. Just good activity to do afterwards. Bob and Brad make these. They're both available on their bobandbrad.com store.
Yep.
So
Nice products for rehab.
very light, easy to use. Yeah.
Yep. Number 10, stockpile those pillows because you're going to want to elevate. You're probably going to have a little swelling in your leg after surgery. You're going to want to elevate that leg up above your heart.
I'm getting the wedge.
Or Mike's going to bring in a wedge here. That can
Foam
take the place
wedge.
of a few pillows.
These
So
are pretty inexpensive too. It's just angled up. You lay down, put your feet up on it to get your leg above your heart if you have swelling to help reduce the swelling in it.
that's right.
While you're up there, you can actually use item number 12.
Well, let's get to 11. Let's go 11 first. Don't jump the gun.
Okay.
We brought a walker, but some people are using a cane after surgery, but quite a few people, their surgeon will say, let's start you with a walker. So you want a height adjustable. This is just a standard front wheeled walker with the old tennis balls on the back. So
Yeah, typically you want a front wheel. If your balance is good enough, you can try a 4-wheel. They do wheel a little faster.
Yep.
A cane, try to get an adjustable cane too, not a wooden one. I would not recommend a standard walker without wheels. They're very putsy.
Right. Kind of defeats the purpose when you have to pick them up off the ground.
Yep.
So
Number 12 now, which I said you could use on the foam pillow, is an ice pack. This is just an eye relief hot or cold pack. We just freeze them up there. Just get a gel one. You don't have to buy this brand. We'll link it down below if you want to buy one. They're pretty inexpensive. They make different sizes, small, medium, large. Your surgeon might send you back with some type of ice machine or an ice pack yourself, so you might not need one,
Yep.
but they're very handy to have.
you might want a couple of them.
Yeah, so
All
if
right.
they only give you one, buy one of these. They make really big sizes, so
All right. We'll see you after surgery then.
I guess. Check out more videos related to this on bobandbrad.com/programs.
Thank you.